Department of Social Services is alerting citizens who need assistance with their heating costs during the cold weather months that the state has changed the application process and the eligibility requirements for the Low-Income Energy Assistance Program. In the past, applications were taken in November and payments were sent directly to recipients in February. Also in the past, households in the Food and Nutrition Program were automatically approved. That is no longer the case. Janine Wright and Betty Beasley of the Department of Social Services describe these important state-mandated changes.
The Low-Income Energy Assistance Program is money or funds available to individuals or families that will help with their heating costs during the year, a one-time payment. The changes in the L.I.E.A.P program this year are that you have to come in and apply at the Salvation Army on 1047 Southern Avenue. There are vendor payments and there are no automatic entitlements. You must come in and apply. The changes in the L.I.E.A.P program are state-mandated changes. In the past, the L.I.E.A.P went to the individuals. This year, the checks will go to the energy providers. Example, if you have PWC, your payment will go to the PWC department. The L.I.E.A.P program this year does have a target group, meaning that beginning December 1st through January 31st, the individuals that can apply first are ages 60 and over and/or disabled and receiving assistance through the Division of Aging and Adult Services. The L.I.E.A.P program this year is based on funds available. So if after January 31st there are no funds available, no more people will be able to apply for the Energy Assistance Program. The funds will be based on what type of heating bill that you have. If you heat with electric, coal, or wood, your payment will be $200. If you heat with fuel oil, LP gas, or kerosene, your payment will be $400. When they register at the Salvation Army, people need to bring their ID, their Social Security numbers, dates of birth, any wages for the prior month, and their heating bill. The first priority group can come in anytime on December 1st through January 31st to apply for the L.I.E.A.P benefits. If there are any funds available after January 31st, the people with children can come in to apply for assistance, and non-disabled individuals. In order to apply for L.I.E.A.P and be eligible for assistance, you must have a household that is vulnerable. Vulnerability is the folks that have a heating source and they are billed for the heating source and are subject to the rising cost of heating bills. If you need to call someone concerning L.I.E.A.P, we have an information line set up for you. We encourage our elderly and our target group, which is the age 60 and older and disabled, that could be receiving SSI, SSA, or VA disability, to come in and apply at the Salvation Army.
In addition to the L.I.E.A.P program, we have the Crisis Intervention Program. Under the Crisis Intervention Program, individuals who have a heating or cooling need and who are in jeopardy of having a disconnect or a termination in their utility bill can come down to the Salvation Army to be interviewed for that program. What constitutes a crisis for the Crisis Intervention Program is individuals must be in jeopardy of having their utility assistance cut off or terminated. This year there are some changes in the Crisis Intervention Program. The crisis must be alleviated within 18 to 48 hours. In previous years, if it was going to be disconnected in 5 days, you could seek assistance. But this year they're limiting that, shortening the time frame. So if you're in a crisis of having your utility bill cut off, you have between 18 and 48 hours to come visit our agency to see if we can assist you. There is a limit on the total amount of benefits an individual can receive. They can receive up to $600 if those funds are available. Our main goal is try to alleviate the crisis. So if the utility bill is about $425, that's what we would alleviate, $425. It's first come, first served. So we try to alleviate the crisis up to $600. All checks are mailed and issued to the utility companies. In order to be assessed for the Crisis Intervention Program, we ask families to please try to bring some information down to help determine eligibility. An ID picture, Social Security cards, or at least your Social Security numbers, a lease agreement so that we can verify that you're actually living in that home, along with pay stubs and utility bill. The message I'd like to give the citizens out there about the energy program is to read anything you see in the newspaper about the time frames that you need to go in to apply. We are encouraging our target group in the L.I.E.A.P, which is our senior citizen ages 60 and above who receive Social Security, SSI, or VA, to please come down to Salvation Army between December 1st and January 31st. Funding is limited, and we want to ensure we'll be able to assist you. And then for the other group, then effective February the 1st, we want you to come down too. So please, please come down and receive the services that you may be eligible for to help you out of a crisis during this winter.